Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hey, hi everybody. It's Sunny and Char, and we're with Tony today, and it's March 26, 2021, and I even have a new logo that we're a few minutes late. Sorry about that. CharVision was spelled wrong.
I don't know who did that.
We don't know how that happened, but it's okay because Sunny did it.
That's right.
Sunny, did you spell Mama's TV show wrong? My God. So how is everybody? Tony, how are you?
I'm very happy because I get to see Char and
I
Sunny
missed you
in person.
so much.
It's been a year.
It's been over a year.
Over a year.
I've really, really missed you.
I missed you too. And I had so many Sunny licks. Char would lick my hand like Sunny. But...
Sunny went crazy. He went crazy for him. Oh, my goodness.
You guys both look amazing.
Well, thank you. We're a few pounds heavier, but, you know, thank God we're, touch wood, healthy and good.
Amen.
So I want to make an apology to you guys who watch CharVision. I'm going to try to look at Facebook more because I see all these lovely, lovely comments after the show. And just so you know, all the prayers we sent last week to Denise really worked. And she sent me a text or email or something. I can't remember what she sent me, but she said that she really felt all the love. And I know that people like Bernie and Robin and Lynn and all the people who watch CharVision, forgive me if I'm not saying your name, but, you know, when I was a kid, they had a show called Romper Room.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I
and
do.
they like, and the teacher would look in the mirror and say, "And who do we see today?" And we see Tony.
And you sat there and waited by the TV.
Right, right, right.
Hoping she said your name.
Right. And in Michigan, for lunchtime, we had lunch with Soupy. So we would run home with Soupy Sales. I don't know if you remember him.
I know him, but yeah.
Do you know what he did? He says, "Okay, boys and girls, I want everybody to go in Mommy and Daddy's wallets and purses and take $1 and send it to Soupy." And they did.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, boys and girls, I want everybody to go in your Mommy and Daddy's or even in your own wallet and take $1 out and send it to Char at UBN Network. All right.
I'll take my cut out there.
Watch. Some smart Alec is going to send me $1.
Right.
Okay, so the subject today is what priorities have you changed in this last year since the pandemic? I would like to know how you've changed. I think we all have changed in some way. So, you think, Tony?
Oh yeah, for sure. I
think
it brought people closer. Well, it's either they brought people closer or they
further apart.
Or further apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, for sure, I really love you because I really missed you.
And I missed you too.
Yeah, and Sunny missed you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I have the dog hair to prove it.
Yeah, I've got Sunny's dog hair everywhere. So, what I'm trying to think. Well, I really miss my family and friends. I do. I really miss everybody because I've really stayed on my own. So I feel a lot more hope coming and that we're going to really be able to see our loved ones again because all that really matters in life is love.
Mm-hmm.
It's all we take with us when we cross over. And so it's so important for all of us to be compassionate and kind to each other. And if you love someone, tell them you love them. You never know if it's the last time you're going to talk to them. My father and mother never hung up the phone without saying I love you. My sisters and I never hang up the phone without saying I love you.
My family was the same.
You and I never hang up the phone without saying I love you.
I know.
So it's really.
But some people aren't, like my dad was never that type of person though. So some people just don't say it because
they feel it, but they don't say it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that they're bad or anything. No. It just means that they weren't raised like that. No. So they get embarrassed.
Yeah.
A lot of people get embarrassed to show emotion. Well.
But I always hug my daddy anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
But your dad owned a grocery store, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you work at it?
Oh yeah. From the time I was a young kid to stocking shelves to
really
grew up and cut meat and cashier and everything else. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know how to work a like an old cash register?
Oh yeah, and I can actually make change. I know how to make change.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't have a machine to tell us how much to give back. We actually had to
That's
know.
So much fun.
Mm-hmm. I actually enjoyed
That's why you always remind me of Andy Griffith when I watch Andy Griffith. But because it was like so small town and special. So, whoa, do we have any callers?
We do have a few, and I know a couple. And just so you know, if you want to call in, it's 323-524-2599. 323-524-2599.
Yeah.
And we have a 313. I think her name's Laura.
Okay.
And talking about priorities in life. So let's go ahead and bring her on. Laura, you're on the phone.
Hi, Laura.
3-524-2599.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for
asking.
Me? Wait.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about how priorities have changed.
Yes.
And last year I was pretty much staying at home like you were doing and being very careful, and I'm still being very careful. However, I also feel like you do that I have some hope because I'm about 2 weeks away from getting my second Moderna shot.
Oh, great.
And then 3 weeks after that, I will, have better immunity or better resistance to whatever else is out there now. But so my priorities have changed in that instead of being home alone and being ridiculously careful, I still plan to wear a mask and I still plan to be careful. But I feel like there is some hope that I might get to travel and see some friends from out of state and start doing a few more social activities instead of the few that I've done have always been eating outdoors rarely. And but yeah, very similar to what you said.
Right. Well, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. You know, you're making me think. I wonder what the research is about people who, I know. I heard on the news today. I always tell you guys what I hear on the news, like you're not getting all the feeds and all your social media. But there were some people who got the COVID shot who got COVID-19 after they got the shot, but it was very mild.
Yes.
And they survived.
Yes.
So it proved to be helpful to those people. And, well, that's great. Where are you going to go when you go on your travels?
Well, I live in Florida, and I have not been back to Michigan since I planned to go in 2019, but that didn't work out. So I actually haven't been to Michigan since 2018.
Wow.
And so I'm going to go back and visit a few of my friends. I moved down here in 2015. So I'd like to, there's a few people I'd like to see.
Are you going to drive or fly?
Fly.
Yeah, right.
It probably won't until July or maybe July, maybe August.
I think
maybe September. But
I think August, September is probably a better, feels right to me. And then I really do feel in 2022 it'll be back to more normal anyway. I don't know that we'll ever be normal. But
right. And I thought I would do Delta has comfort seating, which it's not first class and it's not the economy, but there's a little bit more room for your legs. As the seats are called comfort for your legs, but you also are spaced out a little bit more than other people, and the seats cost a little bit more, but they're not the prime seats. So I thought instead of, there might be 2 seats side by side as opposed to 3 seats further back.
Right. I've done that. I've done the comfort seats.
Yeah.
They're worth it.
Yeah, I have.
And I think
so that I thought that.
I think Delta's the only one that's not booking middle seats now.
Yeah, right.
Still.
So I would still wear them, and I would still be very careful and, make sure I had my hand sanitizer and wiped everything off in the, the table tray or whatever, and the armrest. But
I always did that anyway.
Say that. Yeah, that you did that before?
Yeah, I always did it anyway.
But they say that the filtration systems on airplanes are really very good.
Yeah,
so,
I think I'm not so worried about going on an airplane. It's the airports.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for calling. It's great to talk to you. And
it's good.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate a fellow Michigander calling in.
Yes, thank you.
I
listen to you faithfully.
Thank you.
And I look forward to Friday night talking to you or listening to you.
Well, the truth is that you guys are making my day, because I think this May it'll be 6 years that we're doing the show, and I said to everyone, I'll be happy if 5 people watch. And, and thousands are watching. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to all of you for watching and chiming in and making the show so good, because it's you guys, the callers, that really make the show special. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have
take
a
good
good
care.
day and a good night, good weekend. Thank you.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye. Well, that's very sweet.
That was sweet.
Who else do we have?
Well, let's see. We have this. I think it's Michael 865.
Michael.
So here you go, Michael. You're on the phone with Char.
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Great to talk to you today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm here with my mom.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm Patty.
Hi, Patty. So nice to meet you. Have I met you before, or?
No,
Well, it's so nice to meet you, Patty. So can I ask you guys something? Just say yes or no. Can I ask you a reading thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a J or an M initial person?
well, Michael is here.
Yeah, but is there anyone else like deceased or family that's a J or an M or a middle name?
Well, my mother died.
Wait.
My mother died in September.
Is your mother an
That's
M?
Betty Ruth.
Pardon?
My mom was Betty Ruth Wilson.
Oh, okay. No, but that's not an M or a J. So, okay. So, it's possible that your mom's here, but don't say names because that'll mess my head up.
There's
So
an Angie. Sorry.
yeah, so there's nobody else who's an M, like an M or a J initial family, right? Is there anybody who's like a James or Joseph or
Well, Joanne.
Joanne? Who's
But
Joanne?
Joanne is my stepmom,
Is she living or
but
deceased? Is she deceased?
she's still alive. And all the people in her family are J.
Okay. Is there a health issue about her?
Not that I know of.
You don't talk to her?
Not recently.
I think that there's a health issue around her. I think that they have to watch her, and I don't know what else to say about that. But you said is Angie deceased?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your daughter, your sister? Who is that?
And that was my cousin,
Your cousin.
Angie.
Yeah, I have a feeling she's around. Do you know when she comes and visits?
I always feel like she was my favorite cousin, and I really loved her a lot.
Yeah. Do you know if she comes as a butterfly or a bird, or you don't probably know?
Well, we have a bird feeder, so we have
You've got a
lot
lot
of
of
birds.
birds. Okay, you got a lot of birds. And the other thing is there somebody else that's an R or B besides Ruth?
My grandmother.
Wait, is your grandmother an R? Is that Ruth, or is there another R or B?
She's B.
She starts with a B?
Yeah.
Is it spelled B-A or B-E?
B-E.
Like Beatrice or Bernice or Beverly or Bessie or Betty?
Betty.
Yeah, Betty.
Betty, B-E, Betty. I think her spirit's
Yeah.
around. So is that from your father's side, Michael?
She's my mom's mom.
Oh, your mom's
She's the
mom.
one I thought.
Oh wait, is that Ruth?
died.
Is that Ruth's mother?
That's Betty Ruth. That's my mom, Betty Ruth.
Oh, Betty's your mom. I thought
Yeah,
you said her
Betty
name was
Ruth.
Ruth. Okay, sorry about that. I feel like she's with her mother.
Oh.
I feel like Betty is with her mother.
Yeah, her mom died when she was 3, so.
Did you know her name?
Lila.
Yeah, okay. I think she's with her mom. Well, I'm not totally connecting for some reason. I feel like I'm not totally connecting, and I don't know why. But I do feel like your mom made it okay and is in a good place.
Well, thank you.
Do you have her Afghan or her chair or something?
Yeah.
What Wait, you're breaking up. Is it her Afghan or her chair?
I sit in her recliner.
You sit in her recliner. She knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying that you sit in her chair, and she's showing me a blanket or an Afghan or something that you put over, or that you put over her. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
she knows you sit in her chair, and when you sit in her chair, she's there. And so you feel her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
She was great.
Yeah.
She's a great mom.
Yeah. I feel like there's a man with her. So is her husband deceased?
No, she had
Did she?
a husband, but they're divorced.
Pardon?
They were divorced a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good thing.
Maybe it's her dad. There's a man around
Yeah.
her. Who's William or Willie or Walter?
Oh, that might be I don't know.
Do you know who that is?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure. I just feel like, and also, is there a Charles or a Chris or something?
Yeah, Charles, my brother.
Is Charles living?
No, he passed away.
Okay, then that's who she's with. She's with Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody named, there's either a last name William or Willie or W with an L sound. Somebody. But anyway, so know that your mom met her son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling, you guys. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Nice
I appreciate you.
Nice to meet both of you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it took me a while to tune into them. So I'm trying to see if anybody, so people are wishing a happy Easter, and I'm trying to see. Okay, so everybody's wishing me a wonderful weekend. So good. Okay, so
nice.
there's very sweet. Okay, so let's see who else. Who else do we have with priorities? New priorities. Do we have anybody?
Most people are wanting readings.
Okay, well, we can get somebody in for a reading too.
All right, well, let's try 928 Sharon.
Okay, Sharon.
Hello.
How are you, Sharon?
I'm terrific. Thank you. How are you and that little plump puppy of yours?
Oh, we're so good. He seems to be happy in my arms today. He doesn't always want to sit in my arms.
Yeah, he's very, very happy there too. The reason I called is I very strongly want to see what Tony looks like.
Oh, you want to see what Tony looks like? He's so
handsome. Is he in the same room that you're in now?
Yep, he is. How do we show people?
Can he come over
Tony?
and sit by you?
Yeah. Here he comes.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Can you see how handsome he is?
I haven't seen him yet because
wait.
I think there's a...
Oh, it's a delay.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Not yet. It looks like you're looking at somebody. Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Oh
I
my
told
goodness.
you.
Wow, thank you.
I told you. He's so handsome.
What a handsome guy. It's so nice to see him because I love his voice.
Why, thank you.
Tony, the girls are falling at your feet.
Oh my goodness, make me all shy and everything. Don't make fun of my list for anything.
Oh, I won't. I have one too.
So Sharon, what priorities have changed for you in this last year?
Well, I'm mostly a homebody all the time.
Right.
I like being home. And so I've enjoyed this a lot. I think I've become more introspective during this time, and I feel right now, a year later, happier now than I was a year ago.
Oh, good.
So
that's really, really good. Where do you live?
I live in Prescott, Arizona.
Oh, nice. So you have nice weather.
Right now it's snowing and raining.
What?
Yeah, well, we're a mile high, so we're not like Phoenix.
Yeah, but that's so nice.
Yeah, it is. The air is nice and clean up here.
And do you have waterfalls in the mountains?
That I don't know because I never leave my house.
Oh, goodness. So, have you ever seen a spirit?
Oh, yes. I see spirits a lot. I sense them. I feel intuitive about a lot of things. I manifest things like I watch you religiously, and tonight I said I'm going to call and maybe I'll get through, and here I am.
And there you are. So I can feel that you're very intuitive, and so
that's very intuitive of you.
So I'm seeing a couple things. Can I ask you something?
Absolutely, anything you want.
Is there a J or M person connected with you?
There is a J in the spirit world, the M is my last name.
Okay, is J a male, the one deceased?
No, a female.
And is she J with an N in it or an L in her name?
There's an N in it, yes.
Is it like Joan or Jean or Joanne or Josephine or?
It is Joan.
Joan?
Joan, Joan.
Right. And who is this? Your mother, your grandmother? Who is that? Your aunt?
She is a friend of mine from 40 years ago.
Wow.
Who I kept in touch with and didn't keep in touch with, and then she passed away. And then her husband and I have become friends. That's all we are, as friends.
Oh, that's why Joan is here. She probably likes that you keep each other company.
Well, I think that he takes care of me as financially, and I take care of him as like a companion.
Is there a D or R or B or R?
In the spirit world?
I don't know.
I can't think of something offhand, no.
What about her husband? Is there an R in his name or a D in his name?
There's a D as part of his last name. But that's not his first name.
No, that's okay, but it's his last name.
There is a D in it.
In it, yeah. And is there another S or C?
There's an S in his last name.
Yeah.
But that's not.
It doesn't start with
not.
it. I don't know the name, but I'm feeling like she's happy that you're together. And then she's showing me an A or E initial. Is that
his middle name is A and her middle name is E.
And is his middle name A-L or A-N? Or
A-L.
Like Alan or Albert or Alfred or Alex?
Not like Alan, but it is Alan.
It is Alan. Okay. And her middle name is an E?
Her middle name is an E.
Is it with an L in her middle name or a D?
It is, yes.
Is it E-L?
It is.
Like Elizabeth or Ellen?
It is Ellen.
Yeah.
You're very intuitive, Char Margolis.
Thanks. Yeah, I think they're coming in with middle names tonight. It's like the energy in the room. I'm not used to this energy, so it feels different than when I'm reading in my home.
Okay.
But
the two of them both referred to each other's middle names.
You're kidding.
No, so it wasn't just that happens to be their middle names. Her middle name was very much part of her. She was referred to as Joan Ellen, and he is referred to his first name and his middle name, the two of them, as all the time. So you are spot on.
Wow, thank you. Well,
thank you.
Yeah, but thank Joan for being so communicative. Hey,
well,
think about this.
She was quite amazing human being.
Yeah, and you guys like kind of read each other's minds. You could finish each other's sentences. So, but imagine being a spirit trying to get a hold of people and nobody's listening. I always think about that.
Well, okay, but what you just said is ironic because when I met him, and I met him after she died, And I was getting messages from her for him.
Wow.
And I would tell him, and I said, do you believe that what I'm getting is a message? And he goes, yeah. And I go, could you be more enthusiastic about it? And then he said, why am I not getting messages from her? And I said, you are, but you don't know how to know that they're messages.
Right. Because it's not like you're clubbed over the head. It's like subtle little thoughts.
Right.
But it's,
and sometimes clubbed over the head.
Right. But it's so great that you are aware and you feel things. What?
Oh, I do. And I have felt so strong all the time that, I mean, I don't get messages. I'd say the first 3 years after she died, I got tremendous messages all the time.
Mm-hmm. And so give us an example of something you have felt that you know is real, or anything about the world, or anything about anybody.
Mm-hmm. I think at my age, I have learned that my intuition, I really love my intuition. And I think that I've reached a point in my life where I really, it's like calling you. I said, I'm going to get through. There may be 35,000 people listening to you. I'm going to get through.
Oh my God. Why did you say 35,000? Because that was the number, Tony, you gave me.
Followers.
That's the number Tony gave me of downloads, was 35,000. That's crazy that you said that.
Well,
that's very good.
I think it's wonderful that you have that many followers, because I find that so many psychics are not legitimate, and I just know you are. I intuitively know that you are a real intuitive.
Wow, thank you. Well, I can tell you I am sincere. And
I know that.
And it comes from my heart. And I've dedicated my life to it. But
I know that.
But in a good way. I enjoy every day of my life. I'm very blessed.
I know that. That's
thank you for that compliment. That means a lot, because there are a lot of psychics out there who are just in it to manipulate other people, or for the money, or they think they're getting messages from a pure high energy, but they're really being fooled. You got to be careful. That's what's so great about you.
Right.
You don't depend on anyone but you.
I have a filter that somehow says, that is not, that's person. And especially when you say to stay away from certain people, boy, I do.
Good for you.
And I get criticized for it. You know, I get criticized saying, oh, just be sweet and don't be so critical. And I said, I'm sorry, I do not trust this person at all.
Absolutely. Because the world runs like a battery. There's always going to be a positive and negative charge. You can count on it.
Right. And you are my positive charge.
Oh, are you sweet? Thank you.
You and that little puppy.
And Sonny Margolis. He's so happy in my arms right now. He's just usually not like this, so I'm taking advantage of it.
He looks like he gained a little weight. Or is it the way you're holding him?
Who, me or Sonny?
Oh, you're all perfect. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not perfect. Him. I have gained weight, but he might have gained a pound or two. Not a pound. I mean,
I think it's just the way you were holding him or something.
It might be, and also he's gonna need a haircut soon. So when he's fluffier, he does look bigger. Do you have a dog?
I actually fell in love with my friend's 2 dogs, and I never ever liked dogs.
Oh, good for you.
I never understood why a person would like a dog. And he had 2 chocolate labs, and I fell madly in love with them. They're lost both of them the past year or 2.
So
I am now
go
a
ahead.
dog lover.
I am compelled. You know, I do school for psychics and I teach intuition. I was wondering if you can let your mind go blank and feel Tony's energy or my energy, whatever feels best to you, and say the first thing that comes to you. It could be an initial, a name, a feeling.
I'm getting a dog.
A dog.
And the letter A dog and the letter B.
A dog and the letter B. Did you ever have a dog? And boy, you're being specific.
I mean, that's, I don't usually have, you know, I don't think I can do what you do.
No,
in fact, I know I can't do what you do.
Yeah, everybody can read. I'm telling you, my students are flipping me out. Well, I can tell you, I did lose a dog. I've lost a couple dogs, and it's not a bee. But
I see it with Tony, not with you.
Oh, you see it with Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had many dogs, but I don't remember a bee. But one was a bird dog.
Oh, there. Well,
I mean,
might be.
Could be a bird dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel very strong about what I got.
That's okay.
Or strong.
We're going to give you another chance.
Okay.
Go for it. Just, you can't be wrong. And he did lose a dog, so.
Now I'm seeing the letter green and something to do with nature. I don't know what.
Well.
Letter green?
You mean the color green?
The color green, yes.
Okay, so I think
I don't feel like these are right.
No,
I've never had a green dog, but
no. I
You never had a dog named Bob?
That is so weird you say that. Every single one of my students practically pick up my friend Bob. He's not a dog.
Really?
Every single one of Yep, then who's Bob? And he's a good friend, and he texted me today.
Oh. And my best friend Bob is Bob, who lives in Palm Springs.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
And do you get over to Palm Springs?
I haven't seen him since the pandemic, but I hope to. I think he just got his second shot, and it's kind of things are kind of opening up.
That's so great. That is so interesting. Everyone, I swear, I bet 8 out of 10 people who read for me when I teach, they pick up on my friend Bob. Well, good job.
Well, actually, when I said B at first, I saw Bob, but then I just said B.
Well, here's the thing.
So maybe it's.
I call it that you have to have the 4 C's: the courage, the confidence to own it, commit yourself to focusing, and conquering it by acting upon it. So you got to have the courage to just say it. Just go for it. I put you on the spot. I just put you on the spot.
Right.
You did a great job.
Yeah, I don't like being put on the spot.
You did a great job. Well, you are lovely.
I just wanted to read you one thing that came to me through a series of mysterious magical moments.
Okay.
And it was a quote from Buddha.
Okay.
And it says, "What you think, you become.
Wow.
What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create."
Wow, that's profound.
Isn't that wonderful? I have it hanging on my computer.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You've got
just got that 2 days ago.
You've got such a positive, optimistic, good energy, and you have faith, and you're really special. I so appreciate you coming and calling and being on the show, and it's Joan, your friend Joan is really happy you're friends with her husband. So there you go.
Oh, good. I'm happy too. I mean, it's symbiosis. It's been a good thing.
Yeah,
magical, miraculous.
I love that she came in with the middle names because that's what they call each other. Okay, we only have 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All 3 of you and Bob.
And Bob. Okay.
Thank you.
So we don't really
have so much.
If we want to do one quickie.
Well, we only have a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't want to leave somebody just.
That's true. That's true.
Unless somebody wanted to talk about their.
Yeah, everybody else is reading.
Everybody wants a reading.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll take more readings next week. Is it next week? Oh, wait.
I'll be out of town, but I think you
Oh,
said
well,
you
oh
were.
no, I won't be here next week. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, we're probably going to do a repeat. I'm getting a sinus lift next week on Friday, so send me good energy, people. And then the following week I have a guest, and I'll take phone callers. So, okay, well, sorry we ran late today, but we had to figure out how to spell CharVision. And I want to thank you guys for listening and tuning in. And, you know, if you go on my YouTube, you can watch so many of my past shows from the last 6 years. And I'll be seeing you soon. So take good care and wear your mask and still be careful. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye.